Not saying it happened to me, I'm just saying. That's kind of like my relationship. You know, when I was little, my mom was a single mom. She died when I was young from cancer. My dad was almost never around, and my older sister pretty much raised us. Ian felt that I wanted a father figure, and Ian wouldn't train a girl for the longest time until I kind of made him train me just by being annoying, because I'm a fucking annoying person when I want to be, kind of like now. And but I made.
You're a girl. Go ahead.
Dude, did you just call me a girl?
Well, no,
I'd rather you call me something else, like a dick. Jesus.
Well, he's just saying that girls are annoying, is what he's saying. So.
Yeah. Well, so are you, so I guess. Okay, anyway.
That's it. Violent Jack and Mickie Knuckles in the deathmatch. We got to do that now. I'm going to book it, brother. I'm going to pay it double.
Put it up on the flyer, man. No,
you got to start a little... Violent Jack, you got to start with a doink like me or something like that. You don't go to the Queen of the Deathmatch right away.
Wait a minute, I don't like clowns, guys.
You don't jump in with the Queen of the Deathmatch right off the bat. Come on, man. It has to be Violent Jack versus K-Rock, and that's how.
Why not, dude? Pay your dues.
All right, go ahead. We didn't mean to. We didn't mean to let Jack cut you off.
What?
He said pay your dues.
I know, right? Violent Jack. No, not you. You've been nice to me. Violent Jack just call me out and then back it up, man. I don't know what to think about him. And with a name like Violent Jack, why are you scared of a girl? Hold on a second.
Oh, Violent Jack called you out, man.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
And I was saying I know because you're a female, and most females that I know, and when I say most, I mean all of them, they are annoying.
You should talk to LuFisto.
Oh, shit.
Talk to LuFisto or Del Rey. Ooh, or Mercedes Martinez. Talk to one of them three. Or Kong. Ooh, that's even better. Talk to Kong.
I will talk to Kong.
I love Kong. Kong used to live in Cali.
Awesome Kong.
Hey, so Awesome Kong is pretty much a free agent. Is that true? Can we see a Mickie Knuckles Kong match again?
Ooh, I hope so. That was so much fun. We beat the crap out of each other the first time.
I can't believe that that's the only misstep TNA's done in the past month, is if they let her go.
I know, they let her go. Cheerleader Melissa's gone too. They let Hamada go back to Japan. There's rumors that they might be letting Victoria, or whatever she wants to call herself now, go soon. It's just, like, there's a whole bunch of rumors floating around, especially one about if they want to get rid of the women's division now.
Really? Wow.
You cannot buy that. Okay, here's the thing. Somebody's feeding you lines because they want to get the rumors out there, and they know if you want, they said Mickie Knuckles, we don't want anybody to know about this, so we're telling you. And knowing you're a female, that you're just going to spread it out there.
No. I'm hearing things for people in the locker room.
No, TNA is gone on record as saying that those are their highest rated segments. They're not going to get rid of that.
I understand that, but look who's in office now. Have you watched TNA lately? Hold on a second, though. With Vince Russo booking it, can anybody not see, like, a repeat here?
Well, that being said, this past TNA episode was the first time in, like, 3 years I was entertained by an entire show.
Well, there you go. But, I mean, honestly, though, can you not tell me don't see a repeat with the booking decisions and stuff? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I've heard so many of the boys tell me the same thing. You can't see it?
Oh, no, I do. They're stuck in a rut, and they don't. They still feel like, oh, we got to cap off our storylines from WCW, and we got this other shit to take care of and clean up. But they.
No, Violence Jack. Here's what I see, Violence Jack. I see Rob Van Dam versus AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe. He's got a year's worth of awesome opponents for pay-per-view. That's all I see. That's all I care about. He could just have a match. Hey, Sensei, what about Mickie Knuckles coming back to TNA? What about that? You think that will happen?
I was told my spot was waiting when I'm healed. And I was told to contact Terry Taylor when I'm done.
Well,
so
we want to get off there. We want to go on TV. We don't want to buy, we don't want to download, indie shows and, buy DVDs.
Wait, why are you downloading indie shows anyway?
Well, Sensei,
why not? Why not, man?
Everything in his fucking life, except for when he has to get shots for STDs.
Okay.
Listen, listen, like Joe Rogan says, you can't stop the internet. So people need to come up with a different business model. And like I tell everybody, I put everything we do up on the internet for free people to get, because the live show is where people make money now. In bands, I mean, Violence Jack and I are in bands. Everything's on the internet. All of our stuff's on the internet, but you can't download T-shirts. You can't download vinyl. You can't download the rock show experience. So you got to come up with a different business model now. Nowadays, a CD is like a Saturday morning WCW TBS show. You know, you want to talk somebody into your show now. Is what that's what the music business is now. It's not really about and that's the same thing.
CD is a free infomercial. You say, like, here you go. Here's kind of a sample of what you might get.
Yeah, I mean, things are different now. I mean, people just have to realize things are different now with the internet, And, these wrestlers are worried about people downloading DVDs, but the wrestlers aren't getting anything off of DVDs anyway, except promotion, really. Like, if somebody downloads a Mickie Knuckles match off the internet or watches it on YouTube, they're more likely
the only thing I didn't want put on the internet was my leg break. That's it.
Is that? I never even saw that. Is that on the internet?
Well, yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Oh, go ahead.
Because I hate seeing leg breaks. Actually, like, I see the Sid Vicious one. I can't watch it. It makes me vomit.
Yeah, well, have fun with mine.
But you broke your femur, though, right? Didn't you?
Yeah.
You broke your femur, not the lower part. You broke the upper part, which is even more brutal. But you probably can't even see it that much because it's like
can.
Oh, really? Ooh,
yeah, my leg
sick.
looks like a rainbow. I was laying on my back, and my leg was bowed with my kneecap touching on the other side of me.
Oh, vomit.
Yeah, go ahead and watch it. Yeah.
That's great, brother. That's great.
Yeah, I just didn't want to put it on the internet because I got small nieces and nephews, and even though they're not allowed to watch hardcore stuff, if my sister saw that and liked to have flipped. Like, she already doesn't like me wrestling anyways because she's scared to death I'm going to get hurt real bad or die or something, and like, that made her cry, and that made me upset. So
when do you call TNA? Hang on, Violence Jack. When do you call TNA now? You say you're better, you're about 100%. Are you just getting in shape, like getting your cardio back, and
I'm just getting my cardio back. Like, I'm doing in-ring work. I'm starting to train some students, so I'm working on figuring out where I am as far as stability-wise goes. But I mean, like I said, I have my first match on the 27th, and when I have that first match, I will be able to tell how far along I am, and I'm hoping to God that as soon as I get done with that match, I go in the back with a smile on my face and dial Terry Taylor's number, be like, hey, yeah, I'm ready. Hook me up. So.
Well, look, apparently or supposedly they're going more adult-oriented, and they obviously, I've heard Hogan and Bischoff both say they like the blood and everything like that, so, I think you're what they're looking for.
Yeah, they said if you can't walk and you can't talk, then pack your shit and get out. I was like, okay.
Mickie, I don't want to put you on the spot, but tell me what Terry Taylor's like, because JB is just ignoring me left and right. He's
awesome.
Like Jobber in St. Louis.
Funny story about Terry Taylor. Yeah, funny story about Terry Taylor is when I was getting booked for TNA, a lot of contracts don't have that. You have to have the hotel and stuff paid. It's not in a lot of contracts or whatever. So when I first was getting booked, I wasn't under contract. I was just as an independent contractor or whatever. And I went in, and they had forgotten to book a hotel room for me. And so upon check-in, I realized this and called Terry. I was like, hey, they don't have a hotel room under my name. He's like, well, let me get it fixed. And he calls me back. He's like, well, they don't have any rooms there, but I'm going to come pick you up and take you to a hotel. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, me and Terry had hung out a couple of times. He's a really nice guy. His wife is really nice, too. He helped me out a lot with getting to understand how TNA ran as opposed to other shows because, it was the first big thing I'd actually done. And I'm like, okay. So he comes and picks me up, and in the car is him, Disco Inferno, another guy. And we're riding along, and Disco looks at me. He goes, so where are we dropping you off? And Terry goes, oh, she's going to the same hotel we are. And he looked at me, and he goes, how did you manage that? And Terry Taylor goes, oh, it's easy. She's sleeping with me. And I went, Terry! And he goes, what? I was like, your wife's going to find out. He goes, yeah, she's going to think it's hilarious. So on the way to the hotel, we're talking about stupid gimmicks. And as you know, for some god-awful reason, they made my name Moose Knuckles. And if you don't know what a moose knuckle is, which I didn't know at the time when they announced it as I was coming through